What's going on, guys? This is the Sagepreneur here today with a new video. Today what we're gonna do is the top 5 best first date fragrances. This is gonna be the designer edition of the list. I will have a niche out in the future. Picking a scent for a first date can be kinda tough. You know, maybe you don't know this person as well. You don't know what her ex used to wear. You don't know what she likes. And all things considered, it can be kinda tough to pick out a first date scent. So I will preface this video by saying that there is no 100% safe fragrance that you can wear on a first date. Maybe one would be Mugler cologne, but that doesn't have the potential upside of giving you a boost on your date either. You know, it smells good, it smells clean, but it doesn't have that wow factor that could potentially lead to some good things. Anyway, this is the video of the 5 designers that, in my personal opinion, in my personal collection, that I think are the best. What you're not gonna see on here are a lot of the bestseller, mainstream Hypebeasts. There are some mainstream fragrances on here, but I did my best to cut the Bleu de Chanel's, Dior Sauvage, Prada Carbon, Versace Dylan Blue. They aren't on this list. Are they good, safe scents? Oh yeah, they're awesome. They're gonna get you tons of compliments. But they're also super common and popular. And I don't know about you, but I personally like to wear something, especially when I'm trying to make it a good first impression, I like to wear something that's a little bit, I don't want to say daring, but a little more off the cuff, a little less mainstream, and a little more interesting, not to mention something that I personally like. I think you should wear something you like, because that is the first step to having an awesome first date, is being happy with yourself. Anyway, without further ado, let's kick into this list with my number 5 spot. Number 5 is conveniently the cheapest on this list. It is probably one of the more daring scents on this list, which is saying something because it's not terribly daring. Anyway, number 5 from Rocha, we've got Rocha Man. Lava lamp thing. So, Rocha Man smells like a vanilla cappuccino with lavender. It's sweet, it's soft, and it's sexy. It's also quite cheap. The thing I like about Rocha Man is where some girls really love sweet scents, some girls really don't. So, like I said, this is leaning on the daring side, but even though it's on the daring side, it's soft enough to where even if she really loves fresh scents and doesn't like sweet scents at all, this is soft enough to where it's not gonna bug your date and it's not gonna interfere with your date at all. But if she does like sweet scents, this is one of the best in the game. It's amazing, it's dirt cheap, and it works. Straight up works, man. Love this juice. Rocha Man at number 5. Number 4 is one of my favorite designers ever. This is my signature scent of 2018. And I think you need to check it out as well. This is from Jean-Paul Gaultier, and this is Le Malo Friche. I have the Popeye, Superman's the same thing. This is basically a kitted up version of the original Le Mal. You know, the original Le Mal, real lady killer back in the heyday. Apparently, I wasn't there, but this one, it's got that same vibe, but like I said, it's kitted up. It's got that bubblegum sweetness that you'll smell in a lot of new fragrances these days. It smells great. Another thing about this one, it's super easy to wear, so if you're in that scenario where you don't know where the date's going to be, and it's just a last minute type decision, chances are this works there. If it's in the hotter months, it's really an amazing, amazing fragrance. My number 3 most complimented fragrance from this past year, great date juice. It's got that original Le Mal DNA that's pretty safe, but at the same time, it's super sweet and sexy. Along the same lines as Rocha Man, it is not super potent, so even if she doesn't like the sweet fragrances, not only does this have fresh aspects, but it's also not terribly loud, so it's not going to turn off your date. At number 4, we've got from Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Malo Friche. Next up at number 3 is the freshest scent on this list by a mile. It's one of my new favorites. It's so good. I'm so glad to have a bottle of this, and I personally think this is one that every guy needs in his collection. It's from Prada, and it is L'Homme. Prada L'Homme. It's the sexy, soapy fabric softener scent. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's actually my scent of the day, fun fact for today. But Prada L'Homme is just so amazing. Like I said, it's the freshest scent on this list. It just smells fresh, it's clean. It smells pretty sexy. It's amazingly versatile. It lasts enough. I get about 6 to 8 hours with this one. It smells fantastic. It was, I think, in my number 10 spot for most complimented. Girls tend to compliment this a lot. Guys tend to compliment this a lot. It doesn't project like a beast, but when you're in one of those more close encounter scenarios, like say dinner at a restaurant, you're going to a movie, whatever, this is awesome. This is really, really awesome because you're gonna be up close, they're gonna smell it, and chances are they're gonna like it, they're gonna compliment it. Sexy, it's the sexiest soapy scent in my opinion. Anyway, enough said about Prada L'Homme. It is my number 3. Number 2 is a monster. Number 2 is a monster. This one bears similarities to one of the super mass appealing popular fragrances called Dolce & Gabbana The One. This is a lot better to my nose. This is one of my newer designer pickups. I got this as a Christmas gift this past year. Over the past month or two, it's been killing it for me. Absolutely killing it. This one is from Margiela Replica Jazz Club. Jazz Club, like I said, it's similar to Dolce & Gabbana The One. It's got the same rum, tobacco, kind of mass appealing sweetness. It's also got vanilla. It kind of gives this tropical coconut vibe. It's really, really magical, man. Like I said, I've only had this a month or two, but this is hyper complimented. This is an ultra masculine scent to me. Even though it does have that sweetness, it is very, very masculine. I love this stuff. It's amazing. It crushes it on first dates. Any date, really. This one has that mass appealingness, so where it's going to be relatively safe on your first date. But I can almost guarantee you that unless she's dated frag heads in the past, chances are they haven't been wearing Jazz Club, and that is a good thing. It retains that amazing sexiness, that amazing compliment gettingness. It's super masculine, but it's kind of mass appealing, and it's magic. This is absolutely magic. It's super high quality for a designer, and I could sing this thing's praises all day. I know this is going to factor into my next top 10 list for 2018. Amazing, amazing juice. Can't stress that enough, but Jazz Club is only number 2. Okay, so if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know what number 1 is. This is, in my opinion, the premier designer date scent. Magic. Magic. If Jazz Club is magic, this is double magic. This is the ultra hyped, but still not mainstream, ever appearing in people's top complimented lists. From Carolina Herrera, it is CH Men. CH Men. Man, that's good. It's sugar, it's leather, it's woody, it kind of smells grassy. It's amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. My number 1 most complimented fragrance of 2017. This stuff is really appreciated by everybody from what I've seen. But where CH Men really shines are on those dates. This stuff just crushes it on dates. It's kind of safe. It's not the most safe fragrance of all time. I would say Prada L'Homme is probably the safest fragrance on this list. This is up there though. It's weird when you mention notes like sugar, leather, grass. It's weird that this would be safe, but it is still quite safe, and it's weird. I've never ever in my life had a bad reaction to CH Men, and the vast majority of the time, the reactions are overwhelmingly positive from men and women. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, ridiculous stuff. So, the reason this makes number 1 as the best first date scents, safe, for starters. That's awesome. Chances are, I mean, I can't say 100%, but chances are, she's going to like it. Next, it's super, super sexy. It's unbelievably sexy. And C, it's not like anything she's probably ever smelled before. This is not common scent DNA, to me anyway. This doesn't smell like most of what you're gonna see in a department store, in a Sephora, unless they carry Carolina Herrera. But around me they don't, so this is just a super rare beast around my area anyway. Even though this is immensely popular in the frag com, it's still an awesome first date scent in the real world, because I feel like sometimes we forget that the average nose is not familiar with all of these more hard to find, these lesser known brand fragrances. Stuff like this, Carolina Herrera CH Men, most people don't know about. Most people don't know. use that to your advantage. Carolina Herrera, CH Men, my easy #1 first date scent, guys. Right on, guys, that's been my list of the 5 best first date scents for men. Let me know down in the comments, what did you think of my 5? What would your 5 look like? What are your favorite date scents? Have you tried any of these personally? I tried them all. They all work. But anyway, let us all know down in the comments, what do you have to say? Guys, this has been the Scentrepreneur. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more fragrance content, I would encourage you to please subscribe down below to my YouTube channel. Like I said, there's new fragrance content coming out all the time. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for this video if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Snapchat for more scents of the days and life stuff. Also, hit that bell icon to get notified of whenever I pop out a new video. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can take out one of these next time you have a first date, or any date, man. They work on any date. This video, I just decided to factor it around the first date, but they're awesome on any date. Could be 85th date, doesn't matter. They kill it. I'll see you in the next video. Have an awesome day.